Okay, let's go there. And bop. And bop bop. Okay. Yeah, okay. Just had to click a couple things, get this started. I think we're started good. I think everything's working. It's hard to tell. Okay. Looks like that's recording. Okay. Just want to make sure before I, start rambling off. Yeah. Okay. Let's get this a little closer. Hi. It's been not too long since last time. Only been about a week. Yeah. I think we'll wait a little bit for some of you guys to catch up in. Yeah. Got something pretty big. Sort of. Let's see. Guess I could just say it. Yeah. Hey, Dashy Pie. Nice to see you. Just like so nervous. I don't know how to get this started. Ooh. I had a good break. Had a good weekend. Guess that's what we're gonna talk about too. Hey, Gamer Blueberry 1709. That's a nice name. Hi. Can we talk about? Let me see if I can actually do one more click. There we go. And it might be a little better. Okay. Just for technical reasons over there. Good weekend. Because I had the pleasure to go to Everfree Northwest, which is a pony convention, just right down here in Seattle, Seattle, Washington. So I was able to go down there. Hey, thanks, Evil, funny, Christian Flades, cool. Oh, thanks. Evening, Cookie Boy. Yeah, you guys are coming in. Okay, now I can. I just don't want to have to repeat myself 10 times to each one of you come in. So wanna guess a little small talk is that, yeah. Oh, I'm so frazzled. Had a relaxing weekend at Everfree, so that's most of what this stream will be about. I will I have a bunch of pictures, so I can start getting these ready. These are all photos. Could have done this a different way and organized them, but it's kind of just put them all in Flash, and then we'll just go one by one and talk about it, I guess. Says, yeah, I got around, and we'll get started momentarily once everyone kind of settles in, but for now, we're just kind of small talking here. Thanks. Like my videos, thank you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What else? Before we really get into here. I'll be back next post my video. Okay, I'll be back. Okay. Love Derpy, she's funny. Yeah, thanks. Tried my best. And she was, if you haven't seen the last video, I guess regular episode from the Big Mac and whatever the Sweetie Sugar Bell episode had Derpy in it. Yeah. that was a fantastic shot. You seem like you like Yoshi from Mario. Is that just kidding? So that's, yeah, that's true. We'll also maybe get into that a little bit too. Yeah. You're a little bit behind. Yeah. Not for a little bit. I was a little bit behind too, but I was only like 1 week or so. So, of course, I was at the con too, so like I had to catch up only like yesterday to watch it. It's kind of already. Oh, tell me about it. I talked about how last week, how monetary, that whole system works, like how to get money, was really challenging. 8-star. Okay. Is your laptop sufficient enough for this? Yeah. Okay. I want to get into this fairly good. Thanks. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit weird how like you always have voices for the all the minor cast, you know, like all the subcast. But then like whenever they have like even deeper like background ponies like Derpy in the last episode, like she didn't have a voice, and some other with the school ponies didn't have voices, so it's like that's a bit weird. Like how were they able to like pick and choose like who had voices or not? Even if maybe some of them, well, maybe Tab would have voices Derpy like once or twice, maybe that's why didn't get her or something like that. But yeah. Let's see. Oh, thanks. You like Derpy level. I had a lot of fun with that, and I talked about it in another live stream too, about how I made that. It's hard. Derpy works better as a mute? Yeah. And that's good for me, because I I didn't really have a voice actor, and then because I'm, you know, a guy, I can't really voice her too well. So I yeah. And it's always fun to be able to, you know, just get out my ideas without having to think about having a voice actor, you know, do anything. So let's get right into it. Let's just, if I just started, then we'll get back on track a little bit. Make videos every day or so? That's incredible. I try to do one every week or something on my Let's Play channel, and I can't do it. Oh man, I'm gonna save it. It's really hard. What's good? Hey, Marcus. I don't know, Star. Don't quite recognize that name. Was he another chat guy? Let's see. How much background do you guys need? Yeah. I'm gonna get started, I guess, on this. Sorry guys. So if you don't know, Everfree Northwest is a pony convention. I think people said like it was the second biggest convention of, I guess, the brony fandom. So it's like, it takes place in Seattle, Washington. And last weekend, I was, I was able to go. And I had a wonderful time, just incredible time. So I just wanted to show some pictures to kind of share it with you. And I guess I should spoil this, that this is just gonna be me just humble bragging the entire time. So just know what you're getting into, that I just had so much gush and able to meet so many people that I've actually personally, you know, worked with on projects and been able to meet them in person. That's been really good pleasure for me. Anyway, this is the hotel room that we stayed at. I went with my mother. She kind of chauffeured me around. I don't think I'd be able to drive all the way there. Was it a good hotel? This was at Doubletree Hotel, the same hotel that the convention is at. So I was like able to just go downstairs and be at the convention. So that's been good. It's when you get like more complex requests that then it gets a bit more complicated. Like I know my mom wasn't able to like the pillows, like they were made filled with stuff. I think like feathers, and then she was like allergic to feathers. So like if we always tried to request it and stuff. So stuff like that. It's like, yeah. We didn't use the TV, or I mean, just kind of used the Wi-Fi that we already had on our phones. So that kind of just all worked out, and mostly just a place to rest. Whenever we want to escape the con, you know, it's like, you know, we just want to take a nap or something, we always come here. So the hotel was very accommodating. They always wanted to do their best. Yeah, I got a lot of pictures. Let's get going. This is the so this little porch that goes right outside. So there's a little balcony that we were like on the 5th floor. Yeah, it's great. So there's a hotel that we're at, and then there's another hotel like across the street. and I guess they're still constructing it. And we've seen this construction for like over a couple years now. So it's like every time we go back to Everfree, it's like, oh look, the hotel is in this one is a little bit more built, I guess. So yeah, it's we heard some banging and stuff at the like they're building it at the same time. So so we just kind of looked around the other angle. So we were over here, now we're over here. This is the street, like the main street here. I guess I can almost draw on this if I wanted. Here's the main street. Let's get this here. Yeah, and then there was the other buildings and other hotel rooms in there. Yeah. This is more outside of it. Now I can see more construction things. Yeah. So it's cool. Here's looking the other way. This is best. We'll get to the convention in a bit. So here's the parking lot down here where we stayed. So everything's really close. Here's a little bit of picture of the parking lot. A little toll booth there. It's really good. Looks really good. Here's, I guess, portrait view of our hotel hallway. So here's the elevators. So we have to walk all the way down here, and then our door will be, you know, like right here. Yeah, like here's our door. So we have to walk all the way down to get to there. So that was fun. How are we doing? Am I clipping out? Okay. Hey, Abel. I'm getting a message. Hey, someone wants me to buy something. Okay. Here's the main hall. I did for a bit? Okay. I'll try my best. We didn't have a kitchen, actually. We had a refrigerator. We didn't have a microwave, though. So we did buy some food later, but we didn't eat it all. So we just put it in the fridge, and then we had to eat it cold. Yeah. Refrigerator was like really small too, so I was only able to hold like 4 bottles of stuff. Yeah. But yeah, we really didn't have a kitchen sink either. This is the main hall, and then they had a big is it okay if I record this, man? Not really. I'm gonna save this as a video. So re-uploading things isn't quite YouTube way, man. So I'm gonna not agree with that. This is, let's see. Yeah. Plays is already being saved. Yeah, it's already being saved, man. I'll have this up for maybe like a week or so until my next video. So that's when I list it. So, and then it'll still be in the playlist, which I think is public, which has all my live streams in it. So yeah. Then I was uploading my my older live streams to my second channel, or whatever whatever channel that is, which just has random stuff in it. So check that out too. This is had a giant screen in the main hall thing. You want to show it to my friends? Okay. Yeah. Just don't like take this exact video and like copy it over to your channel is what I meant. You can do whatever you want else besides that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think this was during the opening ceremony, so they had this big screen. Then we went to the front desk. They had a bunch of like other people who like from Canada and other BronyCons and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I know what he meant. Yeah, plagiarize is it's never good, man. That can get you copyright strikes, and then if you get 3 copyright strikes that are valid, then they can take your channel down and delete your channel. So Anyway, here we got this calendar that was for charity that we got, and it was always cool. I think it's for some kind of charity for something. Oh, it probably says it. Probably. Oh, it's cancer research. Cool. Yeah. So that was cool that we got this calendar. We got this a couple times too, and other past ones too. So, didn't quite organize this as well because this photo was actually taken the day after the con, and I was like, oh no, I didn't actually take pictures of the stuff we got. So that's why these are some out of order, but I thought it'd make sense that we got this on the first day. So whatever. We went to the vendor hall, and the vendor hall is a giant room which has all the people who sell things. So one of them had like a bunch of cool woodwork stuff, like wood coasters with engravings on it, and they had like a blind bag and stuff of yeah. Did I buy much? We'll get to that. I got a picture of everything that we got. But this was like a blind bag with like a couple things, and this one was cool that it had like a glass thing, and it had the, I don't know how it works, but it has Cintiq on it. Here's a couple more things. We really like this vendor. I'm sorry I don't remember your name though, but it had a bunch of cute other fandom stuff. So got this cool little strap bag kind of thing. Got this user thing, and then Mr. Grab Bag, which has the little Fluttershy here, and the Lyra Bonbon thing. I think that was it for first day. I've organized this too well. I think we got, then we just did regular stuff. Didn't take as many photos as I thought I did. I mean, we went to lunch and then got dinner. We got dinner at Taco Bell or something, which was just across the street, so that was easy. We just ate it at the hotel room. Yeah, and then we got like a bunch of tacos, and I didn't eat all the tacos, and then saved it for next day. And then we went to the next day. That's a good segue. And look, it's even more Pokemon. I like Pokemon. This was during the Charmander community event for Pokemon Go, which is a cell phone game. Inside the card, a little hard to tell, but this is a shiny, so so like on my third try, I got like a shiny Charmander, so I just wanted to like show it up. Like I never really actually got a shiny, so I got really lucky. Yeah. So we're just collecting Charmanders all day. But it was only like for a couple hours, so I was like, okay. So I was only got like 5 or so, but like my third one was shiny, so that was fun. Yeah. Oh yeah, then we went to the what's it called? Where you get autographs. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to get a Charizard too. We got the autographs. This was really fun. That we stood in line for so long, and it's like I really wanted Katrina, just because we saw a panel with her just before, and I was like, wow, she's a storyboard and artist. That's so cool. It's like she was the only staff member that actually did artist stuff on the show. So then we had like a real long talk about with Katrina about how do you get I was like how to get better storyboard dynamics of like how to get, because like if you have two characters, we talk about like if you have two characters and you're talking like how do you make something look more interesting than just having them flat, you know, right next to each other. And she gave me some great advice and stuff, and we talked a bit for like about 5 minutes and really talked about shop and stuff. So yeah, she was great to talk to. And then we talked about, yeah, just have a little curve kind of thing, and having a character, you know, a little bit at a different, you know, a little bit behind or something, and add like a little bit of depth and stuff. So, so that was great. Got that, and then we had like 4 vouchers. That's 4. To get like 4 free autographs, basically. So we went to, this is Liza Ball, who obviously does Rainbow Dash and Applejack. Chatted for a little bit, then I was a bit too shy to ask my question of like, can you do, you know, Rainbow Dash as Applejack, so I didn't do that question. So we just, you know, just said hi. And Brenda, she was just great too. It seemed like the less famous, you know, like a little bit, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like they seemed more interesting to talk to, much more down to earth and able to really talk to them more during these one-on-ones. So yeah, she was really good to talk to. Got that. Then the last one, and then my mom wanted to be called Joyful on this, I guess. Then we talked about, yeah, I just let my mom just talk to her as much as she wanted, and then that went on for like an extended period of time of how yeah. And then Sarah had like her 4-year-old son or something talking to her, so it's like, it was just weird of not really paying attention to us as much, but it was great. Needs experience kind of thing, you know. Okay. Sorry, I haven't been paying attention to chat yet. Yeah. Uh-huh. Boop 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 boop. Hey, Sefner bruh. How you doing? Okay, guys. Yeah. Rainbow Dash, cool. Who's my favorite celeb I actually met? Actually Katrina. The storyboarder and director, there we go. Storyboarder and director of Crusher Girls. She was just very fun to talk to. And I actually followed her Twitter after that. So that was cool. I'm sorry that broke. Okay. Yeah. Also Jim Miller was funny. That he was able to really be comedic on his and everything that he talked about. Okay. Did I get all your questions yet? Oh, that's cool. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, man, Sefner. What country are you from? We'll get to this soon. No. I'm just copying your text here. Oh, you're Portuguese. Oh, cool. Nice to see you. Let's see. Okay. Sorry, I gotta close this. Yeah, you guys like Rainbow Dash. Cool. Yeah, she was like one of my second or thirds of the main 6. But yeah, I'm only like caring about the background ponies now. And then it's also in the description that I also like Fluttershy. Okay. This was at a panel. Yeah. This was at a panel, obviously with Josh Scorch. I always say it wrong. Fiery Joker, Josh Scorcher, and I Love Crossbow a lot. They were talking about. They were watching the KP movie, the actual Kim Possible movie. They were just able to like, and Mystery Science Theater 3000 it. So that was funny. Went to a bunch of KP panels also a little bit before this too, but we didn't really talk to her. Yeah. Yeah, and then I think. Oh, okay. Then we also went to that. I think I mixed up a little bit here, but yeah. I have another picture of this later on, but I guess I messed this up. Maybe, I don't know. Do 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 do. Cookie, yes, I worked with actually both of them. I worked on the couple videos with KP of mainly different perspective. I was basically the head animator because I was the only one really working through the whole time. And a couple other side projects of animations with KP. And then like a year later, and now working on with Josh, working on Folly of Celestia, which is another long animation, which may have seen that in other live streams. Yeah. Had another picture somewhere else for that. Then we also went to the game room when I was just like 64, so I was like just geeking out and taking pictures of it. That they had a gold GameCube, and I played with my mom, and we played Mario Kart, and I played as Wario. So you'd think I'd be Yoshi, but yeah. One that they played Smash Bros. Yeah. Now we're getting into the princess people. Yeah, I think they're a bit too tall to be interesting. I don't know. Never been interested in the princesses too much. Yeah. Okay. 64 is weird. Controller, yeah. I never actually had a game 64 when I was growing up. We kind of just skipped from the SNES to GameCube. So I was like just geeking out when it's like, yeah, but 64, like wow, I love 64, I think. So I was able to play with it here, and it's like just fun for me. Lots of people just to geek out and go, wow, this is real hardware. You know, we always emulate it with the Wii and Wii U. It's like I don't really understand. You know, it felt okay holding the controller. It's just by mitosis or meiosis of just learning how other people hold it in other pictures. So it's like, yeah, it just made sense to, you know, hold it by the stick prong thing. So yeah, yeah, it was fun. The actual control stick was very sticky. Like I felt like it was hard to actually move around. I don't know if that's how they are, or maybe they're just, you know, 20 years old. So it was hard to move that around, and it actually gave me blisters a little bit on my thumb, especially in Mario Kart, where you like had to hold it, you know. So okay, let's move on. I think you're guys. There's got a picture I was talking about where I just because I worked with him on the project that we're working on right now. So I was like, hey, can I get a picture of you? And he's like, yeah. And then he went on the table, gave me his picture. So that was fun. Yeah, I'm not following your chat anymore. It's getting all messed up. Yeah. I was so focused on trying to get myself a good picture that didn't notice what he was doing. So I just took a normal picture with him. Yeah. He does have a long figure. Oh man, yeah. Yeah. So that was fun. And we had a small conversation, and it's like, of course he didn't recognize me of like who I was. Josh didn't know who I was at first. And then I said, hi, you know, I'm Yoshi, and then KP was also at the table, and she said, it's Yoshi. Talk to him. you're like working together. And it's like, yeah, hi, I'm Yoshi. It's like, whoa. And then Josh was like, whoa, you're like the third person who actually, you know, met me in person who was on his team. So that was like, whoa, that's cool. And then he gave me like a big bear hug and then took a picture. So that was great. Yeah. They were like, well, you know, talked about a little bit of like business stuff, of like, you know, when we gotta work again, you know, like what next to work on stuff. So we're gonna work on that this week or something maybe. Talk about that. This is maybe a little bit out of order too. I think this was at late of night 2, like at 10 p.m. or something. Let's see. Oh, sorry, now you're getting Portuguese. Cool. This is Midnight Mares. I also worked with them for like about 1 or 2 weeks. Like a summer, like a couple years ago. I worked with Gan down here. He was the director of it. So, had a nice panel where he just, you know, he's able to market himself and say like, yeah, I got the comic book and plushes and animation, you know, whatever, which I worked on. So it's like, oh well. He showed the trailer which I worked on, so it's like, yeah, cool. So I wasn't able to really say anything about that. And then, you know, you can probably see me. Whoa, I'm back there. Didn't get to talk to him too much. He was pretty busy with all the other people, so we just kind of left. So you probably won't ask me again to do anything else. But that's okay. It was really hard to work with him anyway. If there's anything else that's gonna get me contracted, here we go. Hello, Frux. Nice. Argentina, nice. Got a lot of South Americans and Portuguese people there. Cool. This is the limited edition, special edition, whatever. First comic of Midnight Mares that we got. Whatever. Haven't had a time to read it yet, but he talked about it and it sounded interesting, so we got it. Had no input on this at all, so maybe if we had time, maybe I'll talk about the shot I worked on. This maybe the animation. This is a fan comic. Yeah, in a way that Midnight Mares is a indirect spin-off kind of illusion side sister thing that's not supposed to be connected to Pony at all, but it's like Gan was like, well, it kind of fits with Pony, right? It's I don't know, Portuguese people are just people who speak Portuguese. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So with the other picture, Gan made up a whole new series. And there's a bunch of, he has his own website like midnightmares.com or something close to that, which he talks about the whole story about it. So he wants to have a whole series, like animated series. I think he started with the animated series, or maybe the plush people, with the little plush figures. Wants to create this whole story and series and stuff that he keeps branching off into like every known media that he can get a hand on. Then he wants the animated series, the comic series, and the plush. That's true. Yeah, so it's like I worked through the animated series, like again for that little time frame. And this is the comic that's based on the story, I guess. Haven't read it, so I don't know if it's like a prequel or like it's supposed to be at the same time or retelling of the animated story, but yeah, it's extremely, yes, ambitious, very huge scope without actually, you know, having too much to go for it yet. That he has just a bunch of trailers for the animation bit. That he'd rather get full like trailers instead of having, you know, at least a 1 minute short, which I probably would have done if I was him. Yeah, okay, it's ever. So yeah, so I guess he was pretty good that he was able to get toys, and now he finally got a comic book. So, and he said like, you know, he's trying to meet demand of like, you know, having a comic maybe every 2 months or so, and then once the demand goes up, then maybe move up to a month and then bi-weekly or something. So we'll see if these, you know, catch on or not. And then he also mentioned that he wants to have his his animated series go to Netflix somehow. So even with his not even having a full, you know, he doesn't have a full pilot yet. He just has a bunch of trailers and stuff, which is on YouTube. So I was like, I don't know how he's able to get all the way to there. So whatever he's doing, he's gonna try. And it just seems like a pet project, you know. It's like, because it's not doesn't seem like it's really his day job yet. It's like, you know, he's working on the plush. He has a real business and like with all the plush and stuff. So it's like with the toys and stuff. So it's like he's like, you know, whenever he's done working on that, he might work on this. So I was like, yeah. Are the legal issues when it comes to selling? That's a whole nother thing too. He said that he patented one of the names, like Daybreak or something. But then we also talked about how Daybreaker was a pony in MLP. So I was like, how does that work? And we talked about that. If we want, we can probably do that a bit later. Maybe we should move on. Oh look, we also got these free. He said like the first 50 people who came in, which of course we only had 50 toys. So we got these. So little figurines, little hard resin or something, little figures of the two characters from Midnight Mares. So that was cool. He also had plushes, and he was like, I'm not gonna bring any of that stuff that he brought with him, you know, back to the airport. He had a time getting it through. So that makes sense, and he still gave us, yeah, something like vinyl. It's hard to tell, but they look pretty good. So yeah. Yeah. Any questions, PVC? Maybe. I don't know. You want me to figure out the molecular structure of all these now? Yeah. It seemed like hard clay, kinda. Like it could fall apart if it wanted to. He also said like the little bandage tail back here could probably snap off. So, yeah. We gotta ignore that Frox for a little bit. Hooah! That'd be good. Now we're on day 3. We got oh, a Quest Daily panel. That was fun. I had a video, but I don't think it'll work in when I got it. This is before it started. That was cool. Just because I got my first couple videos like a year in. I got a video featured on Quest Daily without me knowing. So I was like on the front page. So I was like, "Whoa, that's cool." So it probably really jump-started my career and got me motivated. So I just wanted to, you know, of course, wanted to meet him and stuff and see what that was about. It was about yeah, just, you know, talk about what they did. Like there's just a bunch of them, and then they talked about the different things that the different features they do. Like some of them do the comics, and then some of them do the editorials or the you know, the stuff you find on EQD, and they talked about how like each of them does one section of them. So like one person does the comic reviews or something. So it was cool to talk about, and they had a big Q&A, and a lot of them were talking about sorry, I was I lose my train of thought when I see you guys commenting. Yeah, that's what happens. So it's fans interesting, but yeah. I don't know. Okay, I think we'll move on. I've lost my train of thought of that. Here we go. I think I have a call. Oh well. Oh, someone else answer that, or just go to voicemail. Oh, I got an unavailable call going on. Let you guys catch up. Yeah, it's me too. Mm-hmm. Okay, sorry. This is at the hotel. They had a bunch of cool, legit hotel sponsored things, like food. They had like a little Starbucks kind of concession stand in the middle of the main hall kind of thing on the first floor. Really small thing, like that's all the like sandwiches and coffees and stuff. But every time it's pony time, with the pony convention, they have like a new menu and other stuff, and they dress up and have a bunch of decorations at the hotel lobby too. So one of them was having this having this drink, which is like an energy drink, and a cookie. They had like 3 types of cool, unique drinks and like different colors of pony cookies. So we just got them. The energy drink was I think like I think it was Rockstar and Gatorade. So I don't usually, you know, drink too many anything that rises my blood level or whatever. Yeah, I don't drink any caffeine. I don't drink coffee, so I was like, I can do it. I want to try it. It sounds cool. So I drank it. And then Mom had the cookie. I have another picture of the cookie. So you can see it's very okay. I didn't have this, so I don't know what to say like. But I was like, hey, look, we should get the one that kind of looks like minty roots, kind of OC. I was like, that's kind of cool. Yeah, the other colors, but we got this one. Let's see. Here again is the day after that I took a picture of this. There's all the stuff that we got and all the autographs and small stuff and a comic and other stuff and calendar. Yep. This is on my floor right here. Is my mom a fan of the show? Yes. She kind of, yeah, she was keeping up with the show for like a couple seasons, and then I think around 6 or something, or maybe 7. I think we just kind of stopped watching it together, and I just kind of watched it on my own on the computer. And then it's like not really a family time anymore. My dad also watches it too. He tries to keep up with it too, but again, he kind of dropped off at the same time, and I've kept up with it as best I can too. But yeah, I said it. I watched the last episode like on Monday or something, or Tuesday. So it's not too bad, but yeah. Yeah. Sorry's my moderator, so he's able to keep up with comments and stuff. So that's part of the first paragraph in the description, is just a couple rules to keep it fun for us all. This is the last one. Okay, this is a little bit cool. I think this is the last picture, so let me just get some more water. So they had a big silent auction, and then if things in the silent auction went up to over $100, they would go to the live auction like a day later in the big hall. And I'm able to look at it. It's just right over there. We bid on a bunch of oh, okay, I can do that. We bet on a bunch of silent auction stuff. A lot of cool art, autographed comic books, plushes. There's like over 10 feet long orca pony, which is one of the mascots of the con. Yeah, and then during the live auction in the big hall on the last day, which was on for a couple hours, had Dusty and Full Papers as a host. They had a bunch of other they did silent auction stuff that went over $100, and then added some other crazy stuff, like they had like 2 bananas, and they had the cast and VIP sign a banana and then auction that off, and it went over for like $50 or something. So fun stuff like that. This was one of them too. Looks like one of the, what kind of series was it? Art of Toys? or like Funko or Pop or something like that. I don't think you can see who drew or made this, customized this. I think that's a custom canine too, have like a custom mold. Then there's Christmas lights in the TARDIS, so I was able to light that up just for that picture. Yeah. What did I do? Okay, cool. I think I have the Derpy, but it's cool that she's wearing a little space dress there. Yeah, it looks all handmade there. Maybe the signature at the top of the TARDIS is probably who made it. I'm sorry. Oh, you have the Derpy one too? Cool. I have like one behind me, behind my green screen. I have like a shelf of stuff. So, so this is like the biggest thing we got. Yeah. I don't know if I should say how much we paid for it. Cause some of these are a little bit out of order. That's the last picture that I got. I just hastily put all these pictures together. Yeah. So that's about it for that. So that was my weekend. And I've been coming to Everfree for 3 or 4 years. Like, this is my 3rd or 4th year going. I think I started around 13 or 14 then. I was definitely a fan around 13. So, I don't know if we started to... Yeah. We like going to that hotel. There's also the Doctor Who convention is there now too. So, I think last Christmas, sometime around there, we went there too for the Doctor Who con, which that's the same hotel. And they had a couple actual doctors come there too, so that was cool. Yeah. Let's see. I've only been, the only PonyCon that I've been to has actually been Everfree, just because it's so local. Which doctors went? Let's see. I think it was 5th and 7. So Peter Jefferson and Sylvester McCoy went to last time. I think other times too was, I think the 6th Doctor also went another year. Yeah, so pretty high up there with that. Yeah, the only PonyCon I've been to has been the Seattle one, just because it's close. And yeah, I've heard like the other ones are maybe a little bit better. Definitely BronerCon seems bigger, is what I've heard of. BabsCon seems maybe a little bit, I don't know how to describe it. Yeah. American Fell is mostly vinyl. Japanese are PVC. Never got a figure. It's vinyl. There might be some. Yeah, I got some Japanese figures somewhere too. Like the Good Smile, I think. Yeah. Just looking at it. Are you going to BronerCon? Cool. Well, I'm probably not. I don't know. I think we just get like totally like calmed down and stuff. We only take like one vacation a year at most. So just in our family, we don't really need to go on the vacations. And when we do on vacations, we just totally like, you know, go as far as we can on it. You know, like last year we did. It was last year? Sometime. It's been a while. Yeah, we did just go to Japan just because we haven't had any other vacations. So I was like, yeah, well, let's do one. So it's like just make it the biggest we can. So, yeah. Again, I said at the beginning, this is all just huge humble brag and just selfless. Yeah. So I said it could be a badge name. Oh, cool. Yeah, my badge name was just, for this one, it's just Yoshi Greenwater and then my real name at the bottom. So, I only browsed it, I think somewhere around here. Second day. That's not me. That's me. Well, you saw at the beginning that I had my badge on. Yeah, just a bunch of I made this shirt. Then I was a bit out of it with just some stickers, badges, buttons. There you go. Yeah, And then I drew this shirt design. It's on Redbubble. I think it's still Redbubble. I also basically made a whole weekend outfit selection. So let's see. There you go. Like the drew shirts that I wore over the weekend were all my designs. I also designed one of my mom's shirts too. That's on there too. Yeah. Vacation is fun, but it's more, I don't know. I guess we see it as more of a real break instead of, well, let's just go to the Caribbean just because we can. It's not really not like that. It's like we're gonna make it super special, you know, whatever we can to make it more special. It's to not do it as often, but yeah. Oh no way! Sorry, that's cool. It's birthday and Christmas. Yeah, last year my Japan trip was. We moved the dates around, but we settled on it being over my birthday for a Japan trip. So I was able to have my 22nd birthday in Japan. So I was like, wow, that's cool. We didn't do too much, but celebrating. But I think we went to the aquarium, which I like fish a lot. So I was like, yay. Yeah. Yeah, I thought this little format might be interesting. A little break from just animating and drawing stuff. I don't know why I'm holding a pen. Yeah, I thought this might be a little bit boring than a couple of you said, so I'm sorry about that. We'll definitely. I'm done with this the end of this the slideshow, so I'm just kind of wrapping it up a little bit now. But yeah, we're still talking a little bit. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Let's see. I usually go north. Yeah, went to Alaska, a little boat. Went to boat up to Alaska once. That was fun. A little cold. Any bad stories from Everfree? This year, not really. It was all pretty chill. I mean, we've been here so many times, so it's like we already kind of know what to expect. You know, it's It's like if we know like maybe like a cookie here is like we're allergic to, so it's like we're not gonna order the cookie. Just because that's nuts, and then if I'm allergic to nuts, then I can't have it, so I don't even ask for it. You know what I mean? So definitely gets chiller and chiller. Less things to like freak out about or have bad experience about every year, you know, as we go along with it, you know. Yeah, like the first year was 2014 or 15 or whatever, I don't know. It was in a different hotel for Everfree. Of course, we never been there, so it's like we never expected how many people were there, so it's like a huge line to get into the panel rooms. So it was during the summer, and Washington has like true, I feel like it's the only state that has like true seasons. So it's like our summers are like 80s or 90s. So sometimes we'd have the lines to some panels go outside the room, out into the street sometimes, or like around the hotel, running outside, and it was so hot that was just uncomfortable. So that's and that happened a couple times there. So that was most uncomfortable time that we had there. Everything else, it was very well constructed and very well planned. Yeah, just stuck in like I don't know, like during the autographs this year was like the only, really the lowest point really was just staying in line for like only 10 minutes and then asking to say like, hey, can we get in like one of the panels? VIP was gonna be leaving in a half hour, so it's like, can we get in to make sure we get in there in time? And it's like, and then like the staff accommodated and let us in, so that all worked out. So yeah. Up north is Michigan. Oh, okay. Go to up north, so okay. Do 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 I don't know what you're saying about numbers. Has people gotten smaller? It's hard to say. Like, I don't really know the numbers for how many people got to it. But they said like this year they sold out the hotel, so I was like, whatever that means. So yeah, it was especially hard to get tickets. We got them pretty late. Like, really bought our tickets like a month ago for Everfree, so like it was really hard. Like, we were thinking about getting tickets to the other hotel just because it was very tight there. So yeah, so it seemed like, I don't know if other years if they sold out, but it seemed like this year they definitely did. So it seemed like it's actually getting bigger in a way because it's been so long that a new generation has actually been born and now they're watching this show. So it becomes more people watching it and it actually gets bigger in a way. So yeah, and they talked about that in other panels too. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, we talked about, yeah, but cookie bound to being a phenomenon or not. It's, as I said, like, it's because it's going on for so long. It just seems like it's able to bring up a whole new generation to watch it. So, and the fans usually will stay fans just because they like it so much, and it's hard to, like, I don't know, get away from it too easy, just because the messages are so fun. That's like, you can never really, it's like trying to say like, I don't want to have friends anymore, or like have these friendship ideals, you know, because it goes really along with being a fan of MLP, and I talked about that too in one of the panels. So it seemed like people who were fans are still fans, obviously, so that's fun. Yeah, stay a fan forever. Nice. Try to frame into this show over the show itself. Interesting. Yeah. Fan is very interesting. Just because it's creating like its own set, like, of the show, you know. Like, the fans, if they all collaborated, could create a whole new show if they wanted. So yeah, if there's anything else, I can wrap it up for this. Let's see, want to talk about next time. Let's see, I'll see if Fallout Celestia is gonna get back on track. We just had a little small hiccup, so we just need to fix a couple things. Yeah, we could what else? We got the movie, we got Folly, we got the movie, we got maybe Cruel Sports Derpy. We'll see about that. Hasn't really confirmed too much yet. Can't really show off my videos for my own channel just because I want it to be a surprise. But on Patreon I'll show some previews of it, actually some pictures of it, work in progress pictures on Patreon. So if you're into that, that's available. Yeah, maybe next time we'll also work on bring back the Land, the one with Derpy and Carrot talking about apples and tomatoes and whatever. Maybe finish that. Yeah. How's the stream project going? What do you mean? Oh yes, the Land. Yeah, that's, wanted to keep it to just only being in stream work on, so I haven't worked on it since then. So when I could, but then be less of a point to then kind of show it off on stream. So yeah, I don't know. Because I think we're still at a developing stage of it where we could still have more ideas to talk about on it. Yeah. It should be kept to work on stream only. Okay. I agree. Okay. Yeah, I won't touch it then. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that sounds fun. Other than that, I think we're good for here. We're good on time. We just passed an hour, I guess. Okay. Well then, we kept at a good pace. All right. Well, I guess I'll be going then. I don't want to keep your guys, so you're gonna be shutting down right about now. Okay. You guys good? Anything else? Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's about it. Okay. Maybe you guys all say goodbye or whatever. And then I'll fix a couple things, as I said, and then let's see. Yep. Make sure we're all good there. Okay, cool. Alright, see you later. Till next week about the same time then. Alright? See ya.